13-0. Charlie Cants. Yes, it can. Find Aaron McFarland.
Yes, I can.
Shrug on him. Just like that, it's a 14-13 game. Taylor goes for a second straight onside kick. This is crazy. Both worked. I don't know if I've ever seen that in the game. So after being down 14-0, they can take a lead. Watch this. Cants somehow avoids a sack, finds Easton Shrimp. Who's hungry?
Who's hungry?
We've got shrimp on the menu.
Who's hungry?
Broke like 5 tackles and scores. FQ top 3 alert, by the way. Taylor up 21-14. But don't forget the Bev Dev. Never. Devlin Daniel, a record-setting regular season for the Braves with his rushing yards, but Taylor wins 28-21 in a wild one.
They say he's a better baseball player.
Crazy.
TV ready at Dixie. That is Cooper 4-star Austin Alexander. Didn't play tonight. I'm told he will be ready to roll for the playoffs. Cam O'Hara, I'm bringing quarterback. Now 16 receiving touchdowns for Isaiah Johnson. Second most in the state. First drive, first touchdown on a Mr. Football resume kind of night for O'Hara. Dixie answers, Armani Gregg. Save Armani a table at the Mr. Football banquet like Harvey Specter. Mr. Tuxedo will be the best dressed. But high five to Cam O'Hara. That touchdown to Jaden Combs is one of his 5 first half touchdown passes.
Wow.
Parents party at the Florence Barleycorns. Somebody order me the Wildcat. Undefeated Cooper wins by a bunch.
I'm hungry. Speaking of, Skyline Chili, Crosstown Showdown, Lakota West at Mason, 2 cheese conies, a little mustard, and a 3-way. When the Firebirds went somewhere tonight, they were running. Cool effect. Tyson Davis, thanks Mark Slaughter. Rushing touchdown at 7-0. Here comes the defense, because you know they got that. Grant Bierman, that's my ball. I wish it was Peterman. Hey, Peterman!
Top 19.
Yes, and that would set up a Sam Wiles touchdown run, so it's 13-0. And speaking of Sam Wiles, he had himself a night. A dream quarterback for a Tom Bolden team. Ran all over the Comets. That is another rushing touchdown, and it's 20-0. And while you watch another one, here comes the final score. West shares the GMC title with a 41-0 victory. Sam Wiles, the MVP.
Ending the season off with a bang, especially most of the seniors on this team. We want to have that feeling going into the playoffs, and just ending the season on a win just gives so much more momentum going into the playoffs, and we're gonna make a big run.
All right, so West shares the conference title. I heard Gabby went to St. X tonight.
Yeah, did they have acai bowls there? Did I get it right?
They probably did.
Acai
bowls.
Yes, I nailed it.
Our favorite.
Okay,
we're going to go there. We're going to go get some tomorrow morning. All right, we're going to start at St. X. Now, I looked for him. I didn't see him, but Ben Herbstreit, Kirk's famous pup, was in the house tonight, and so was Mr. Incredible. Virginia-based Life Christian Academy in town. Not the only Eagles in Cincinnati this weekend. Chase Herbstreit finds his tight end Will Vinci all alone in the end zone. Bombers with a 42-0 lead. So we're going to head to the next St. X drive. And Elijah Steele had quite the game. He's headed straight to the Fox 19 camera, hits the stiff arm, and the man of steel is in for the touchdown, his second of the game. St. X just piling it on. A shout out to the Bomber student section. They split up to root for the away team who didn't have any fans travel. Aww. Bombers win big, 62-0, the final score.
So nice of that.
I know.
All right, pink tape, pink socks, pink sleeves. It was a pink out tonight in Fort Thomas for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Closing minutes of the first half here on 3rd and goal. Cale Harris drops back. And the big man, Tayden Lorenzen, is there to make the contested grab, handing out some high fives to all his fans. That makes it 49-7. Yeah, you heard me. All right, after a fumble recovery, Harris, he's going through the air again. Right on the money to John Velbrugge. The scoreboard honestly could not keep up with all the touchdowns. High fives all around, and it's time for a victory dance. Blue Birdie fans commence. 63-13, the final score.
The sign reads episode 25, the finale, when they're seniors. Shout out to all the Wyoming seniors celebrating senior night tonight. Finneytown in those gorgeous powder blues trying to play spoiler. It's the Wildcats with the ball first. Alex Dykes with a big gain deep into Cowboys territory. Finneytown would come away with a field goal. So Cowboys, take it away. David Dupuis hands it off to Tyler Johnson Huff. He walks it in for the touchdown. Wyoming up 14-3. Now, if there's one thing about the Wyoming student section, I think they love the news. Always a great group at Wyoming. Back to the action on the field. Dupuis to his guy, Josiah Galt. 3 Wildcats collide. They were okay, but Galt's riding off into the sunset. Another Cowboy scored 21-3. He's celebrating with the band, and Wyoming, it's time to celebrate, period. Throw up the dub. The Cowboys end the season a perfect 10-0. They're the outright CHL champs. That's recognized Halloween costume this week. Slay.
Oh my gosh. All right, back to NKY for Ludlow and Holy Cross. Byron Conley gets the handoff at the 1-yard line. It looks like he's short, but we're calling that a touchdown. 7-0 there for the Panthers. Now here's an extra long shot. Some might call it a brisky cutaway. Ooh, because I was digging their routine. All right, Ludlow back with the ball. Another 1-yard score. That's from Aiden Smith-Baxley. How about that major side-eye from Jackson Mays? I love it. Back to the action. Holy Cross forced to punt. Damon Innes there to field it for Ludlow, but he bobbles the ball, and Andrew Russell falls on it. Now it's Indians' ball at the 14-yard line, but Innes, he makes up for it. A massive 4th down stop, and the Panthers pounce. They're moving to 7-2.
We continue with the FQ next. I see everybody scrambling. We must have more highlights. A lot more highlights, big games. Keep watching the FQ on the Big 1-9.
Cowboy, take me away. Fly me as high as you can and into the wild blue. I know Gabby gets it. How about this drone ride at Wyoming? The Cowboys, the beautiful scenes of fall in Week 10. Photog Philip Krinsky has been, well, a magician with the drone all season long. Some of the best stuff you will see in a high school football show, and it's right here on the final quarter. Let's check in now with Jackson McCarty, Dakota East.
Just because the conference title winners are mostly settled does not mean there's nothing to play for. Lakota East and Oak Hills both out of the race for the top spot in the GMC, but this one is going to matter a whole lot for the playoffs. East Jameson Kitna is the only quarterback in conference with more than 2,000 passing yards. He's only got 3 interceptions too. Jason Dorsey pushes that total up a notch to spark some early success for the Highlanders. Offense gets it, forced to punt. Well, they got me anyways. Owen Broninger gets past the sticks, muscles through a face mask, and the trick gets a treat of a first down for Oak Hills. The Thunderhawks were bound to get it back eventually. This one counts as a pass, but Carter Jones does the legwork, goes in untouched, and we get our first points on the board in the second quarter. But wait, there's more. Ryder Hooks, show him what you can do. He's got plenty of speed, but he can keep the gas tank pretty full after this one. 13-0 for the Thunderhawks now, and I know you're wondering, where is Max Soupy? Oh, there he is. He took his snaps out wide in the first half, and Lakota did a good job of containing the standout senior early on. Thunderhawks needed to pick me up after dropping the game against West last week. I think that ought to do it. Call it a 7-3 season for Lakota East, and for Fox 19 Now, I'm Jackson McCarty.
Important night for Princeton, a win, and the Vikings share a piece of the GMC. Coleraine scored first. Ever seen a ref raise the roof? CARDS up an early field goal. The rest of the highlight is a Princeton mixtape. Princeton's quarterback is D'Angelo Birch, and this one is for the grown folk. You're my QB. If you know, you know. Only brown sugar is better from D'Angelo.
Oh.
Princeton did the darn thing this season. Antonio Hunter, just a walk in the park, Kazansky. Hang the banner. Co-GMC champs. Princeton wins 41-3.
We sent the Tennessee Rattler to cover Goshen and Batavia in his bag in the country. And so is Batavia to start. Marcus Eubanks. Oh yeah, he was a dog, a Batavia Bulldog. Bang that dog drum. Love to see it. Goshen though, fighting in this thing. Caden Slusher to Jamar Berg. Hey Berg. There he goes down the sideline. Jamar, I don't know if you're cutting a mixtape for colleges, but go ahead and use this one. You have our permission. Don't even need to credit us. Jamar Berg with the interception, and he's just getting warm. How about Jamar Berg again with the touchdown? But Batavia, they did get the win big time, 62-25.
Hey, look, live footage of the sports department post party at the Banks.
Facts.
Killer Queen ain't ready. Happy birthday to the muscle of the final quarter, Noah Miller.
The muscle.
Donovan Perkins. Tiger Woods wants a jersey swap.
How dare you?
One of the really good under-talked about running backs in the tri-state is this guy, Jael Harris. You know, whenever we have a top 19 guy, I want to yell it out like Jackpot Joey. Top 19! Calls himself Agent Zero on Twitter. I'll call him Agent Zero in the final quarter. He could be playing two-hand touch and no one's tackling him.
Good blocking.
The Cincinnati Jahmyr Gibbs. Withrow finished off an undefeated conference season. Yeah. Oh! The signature game for Jael, 39-12 the final.
Can we put a little shine on Taft?
Love the unis.
Senators 7-2 this season. Man, love them. So good. Facing Woodward. Also, is it basketball season yet?
Ready.
Corday Allen can sky. Great play on D. I can't wait to watch these two hoop. But back to football for now. Monsana Torbert to Eddie Holloway. Shout out Robert Kelly for the block. Had that dude stuck in the closet. It's 8-0. Hey, he liked the R. Kelly line. This is not fake love, Taft. I reach back like 1-3.
Like 1-3.
I mean, it's 1-3 all day. That's a Joe D line, and I had to. Torbert, Holloway, Taft ends the regular season 8-2. They squeak by 57-0. We are not done. We've got Reading highlights on the way. A win for Tony Pike? You're about to find out. One last time under the lights for the seniors, Reading, America. If you don't love it, leave it. Opening kick, Landon Schaefer bobbles it, gathers, and watch this. With only the kicker to beat, he's going 85 yards to the heart of the South.
Charlie Jones.
Actually, just 85 yards to Marymount. FQ top 3 nominee. It's 7-0 Reading. Joe, he's flexing, he knows it.
Yes.
Marymount defense tried to bottle up the Devils, but they're the Devils! The Devils! Reading wins easy 37-6. Party at Tony Pike's house.
Oh, yeah.
He's got plenty to drink.
And he's got wrestling pay-per-views.
Yes, he does.
Battle for the MVC Gray Division. CCD taking the field against St. Bernard. What a season for St. Bernard. Lucas Kennedy to Damian Dawson for St. Bernard. Big time year for them, undefeated in conference to this point. But here comes CCD. Elijah Gutman with a shovel pass to Thomas Huckleby. I'm your Huckleby. CCD wins the game and wins the MVC Gray 42-26. Ladies.
Head to Northern Kentucky for some KHSAA action. Dance party at Connor High School. Cordion Abernathy. No one, and I mean no one, was stopping this guy. Abernathy sprinting down the field. He goes 76 yards to the house, and look at his dive into the end zone. I freaking love it. Cougars up 32-0. Boone County trying to get something going. Peyton Storr dropping back, but he gets dropped by the Rock, Aiden Deppenbrock. And Connor shuts out Boone County 32-0.
How about a little Thursday night action? Newcath and Bellevue, and if you know, you know. Number 26 is gonna have a night. First drive for the Breads, it's CC with the rock. He's got a lane. Caleb Cole working it and diving at the goal line for 6. First touchdown of the night. And you know what that means for little bro? Emmett Cole getting down and dirty with the push-ups. A fumble recovery later, and Newcath is back in scoring position. Manny Miles airs it out, and it's Graydon Shermer with the toe tapper for a touchdown. Happy almost birthday to Emmett, and happy Victory Friday for the Breads.
One of the great storylines of the season has been watching Emmett do his thing. Look at the muscle on that young man. Do you think he has a chance of the win? FQ Top 3 is next.
7. Oh! Down! Oh! Down! Oh! 10. Should have kept going! 11. Down! Up! Down! 11.
Emmett Cole is a legend in the final quarter. Okay, number 1, it's Taylor, and this play is just so bonkers, it deserves to be number 1. Charlie Cants got out of the sack. Easton Shrimp somehow gets all the way across the field, broke like 5 tackles. Taylor went to Indian Hill, got the win, and they take number 1. That is all we got. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.